Hey guys, Keith here. So for my fifth video blog, I figured I would do something that a lot of people have been asking about, kind of a day in a life of what it's like from my life, which I think personally is really boring, but a lot of people have a lot of questions about like how do I get changed, dressed, how do I get moved out of my bed, how do I like get around, all that stuff. So I figured I'd go over it briefly. So where I live, it's a assisted living residence. Basically, it's my own apartment, and there's care workers in the building. We have like a common kitchen room and a common recreational room with TV and video games and all that stuff. But otherwise, you have your own apartment, regular one bedroom, kind of a little bigger than a regular bachelor pad kind of thing. So I have that. Then there's a nurse's station. And there's always a few care aides in the building, and you just call whenever you need help. So that's how I kind of live my life. For the most part, I say too much. For the most part, all my care is scheduled. So in the morning, I get help at either 8 or 9, depending on the day, and they'll help me with like all my personal care in the morning, washroom, washing, dressing, all that stuff. Um, what else is there? If I don't go to school, I don't need transferred. It depends on the day. So I have it's trying to think if I could find a way to show you guys one time. But what you have for transferring me is a ceiling lift. Basically, there's a track that goes along the wall or along the roof, and there's a lift that lowers down and like a sling, and they use that to transfer me into like my commode or my wheelchair or whatever. So that's how they transfer me. I only really get transferred if I'm going out, for the most part, because I can't use my computer for my wheelchair. So if I'm not going out, there's no reason for me to go in my wheelchair. So yeah, I'm trying to think what else is there. I get my lunch at around 11:30 to 12. They just bring me my lunch and I eat it. It's over. Actually, you can probably see it in the video. And the way I just eat, I can quickly show you guys. I just eat like this. Just put my mouth in there. Yep. So that's pretty much how I eat lunch. After lunch, I usually stream, so you guys know what I do then. If I'm doing homework, here. I don't use Dragon actually speaking to type since I can type pretty fast. And I save all my files in Dropbox, which lets me access them from my phone and my cell phone, or my cell phone, my laptop, which makes it really convenient. I guess I'll explain how I do schoolwork at school. I just go to class. My grandma drives me to my classes, and because I have my own van, and I just can't drive it because you need like $100,000 to get it customized, so I could drive it. So I get either my friends or family to give me rides places, or a transit, which I don't mind. Transiting's pretty nice here. We have a really good transit system in BC. So yeah, for school, I get there, and then I have nothing. Like pretty much, I don't need any help in class. Why is my webcam screwing up? If someone could figure out what's wrong with my webcam and XSplit, that'd be great, because it keeps bugging out. Where was I? I was talking about my class. Okay, so in class, I don't record the classes. I don't take notes or anything like that. Some classes, I'll get like a student to photocopy, a fellow student to photocopy their notes for me. But for the most part, I just listen to the class and I do all my work at home. If we have group projects, I'll go and usually have to get transferred. If I need to actually help with like doing the work, and it's not just like brainstorming or just discussing stuff, I get put on a mat on the floor and I use my laptop at school. It's really awkward and it's not the best. I prefer working from home in that case because it's like I need a very specific setup for my comfort and to be able to actually produce work efficiently. So I prefer doing stuff from home if I can. But I've had some pretty good groups this last year. Some really cool people to work with, so they were really flexible with all that stuff. And it was more fun to actually be at the school with them while doing the work. So I just laid on a mat and used my laptop. After school, I'd be back here eating dinner. Get dinner around 5. Same deal, they bring it to me. Then I get my night care at 9, which is why I always turn off the stream or go AFK for a little bit around that time. And they basically just help me get undressed, get ready for bed, put on my blanket, turn off the light, all that stuff, because I can't do any of that. So that's pretty much my day. What other things? If I have soccer practice, I usually get a ride. I'll have to talk about soccer another time. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Like, there's not much to it. My personal care is actually pretty basic compared to most people in my situation. So I don't need extensive, like, I don't take medication, or I don't have any extra equipment or anything to worry about. Just my electric wheelchair. So yeah, that's day in the life of me. So please feel free to follow my future videos. I'll try to do more soon. I'm actually going away next week to visit family, so I'm not sure if I'll be streaming or even making videos. I'm going to try to, but it's going to be really hard because my laptop's not the greatest. Yeah, feel free to follow me on Facebook, Twitter. I'll have the links on my YouTube video. Thanks. Bye.